Well, hey, air signs, how you guys doing? Let me move you back just a little bit so you can see. Just a little bit. Just a pinch between your cheek and gum. Hope you're all good. Hope today is treating you well. This is a weekend reading for you guys. Let's see where we go. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is up for you, my darlings? This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yep, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Feel free to swap around the characters. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher, so P.S. Next week, we start some live tarot classes on Patreon. There's a brand new Patreon site just meant for classes and stuff like that. So I'm going to try to service things that way. We do have a recorded tarot class, but this is a live masterclass, okay? So the link is below if you want to jump onto that. There's some cool stuff, especially for those who have already purchased the tarot class. There's a big giant discount for you. Okay, let's see what's going on here today. June 6, 7, and 8. And as you know, I'm doing this reading on June 5th. This is the day of the lunar eclipse, the full moon in Sagittarius happening. So be mindful of yourself. There could be some flare-ups, there could be some arguing, there could be some fighting. So try to have a little compassion for each other. Okay, having compassion for each other is some good medicine right now. So let's see where we go. All right, round and round. It does seem like we're going a little round and round, but I feel like it's a, you know those, the roundabouts in England, we have them in New England too. We call them, we don't call them roundabouts here, but I call them roundabouts because they come from England and that's what they do over there. And so I do feel like there is a, the cool thing about the roundabouts is that you can get off in different locations. And if you miss your stop, you can just keep going until you can get off again. And I do feel like there's a certain symmetry to that. There's a certain honesty in that. It's like, okay, well, I'm not going to back up. I'm not going to, roll over something I've already done. I'm just going to keep going around until I find it. So it's always forward movement. It's always about progress. It's always about moving forward. Can you stay in this circle forever? You sure can, until you choose, okay? Until you make a choice. So if you stay in this circle, it's because you're not making a clear decision about something. Go the distance, building blocks. Yeah, so something is in progress of being built. I do feel like there is a feeling of around and around and around until you make a choice. And right now, the choice has not been made yet. Do you want to go the distance? Do you want to build this? Or are you still circling the airport? Are you still circling the airport? Are you still trying to decide where to land? Are you still trying to decide what exit to get off of? And you're in your car and you're driving, all right? So, or you're in the plane. You're like, clearly had a destination set. And now there's some kind of like, I don't want to land this plane. I don't want to get off the turnstile. I don't want to get off the roundabout. All right, so let's see where we go here. Maybe just not ready to make a choice yet. Underneath, Capricornian energy, Saturnian energy of the devil. This is about putting in the effort, putting in the work. There can be some things that are going to require some difficult choices here. Okay, but the cool thing about the devil energy is that these people could just walk away if they choose to. They don't have to be there. They're there because they've chosen to be there. So make another choice. You can always make another choice. You can always choose something else. All right, that's the beauty of living in this time, living in our lives the way we are. We can always choose to make another choice. Regardless of what has come before, you can make a new choice. 9 of Cups, Empress. Wow, strength. Lots of feminine energy here, air sign. That's really beautiful. Let's see here. 6 of Swords, Wheel. Lots of caring and nurturing here. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Going for the new thing here. Moving forward. See how the wheel moves you forward. Okay? It's likely that, well, let me just put this down here. Queen of Wands, Three of Wands, High Priestess. Wow. The feminine energy here is kind of off the charts. Look at all this. Queen of Wands and High Priestess. All right, then there's the Wheel of Fortune. See how she's caring and nurturing that baby. This is about caring and nurturing on some level. Nine of Cups, Empress, and then the Strength card. Look at all that feminine energy. This is what's required right now. Remember I said about compassion, having compassion for other people. Okay, having compassion for those who are stuck, who don't know that they can make another choice, or have not been able to get to the place of actually making a choice for themselves, right? There's a lot of people who feel like they don't have choices. A lot of people who feel like they don't have choices, rightly or wrongly. And what's needed here is compassion to get us out of this circular thing, to get you out of this, stuck place. I feel like you need to look at yourself with compassion. And if this is the other person that you're dealing with, or if this is a situation that's going on right now, and it doesn't seem to be landing, it's circling the airport, it doesn't seem to be really landing. It's just like a set of expectations. You're just waiting. You could be waiting for the other person to make the choice. Taking action is this, and this is not a, this is just about masculine and feminine energies and what they're doing. Feminine energy is about allowing. Masculine energy is about taking action, right? So the Empress is about allowing and growing from within, right? Babies grow within, new ideas grow within, heart space, all of these things with this beautiful energy of Venus. The Nine of Cups in this deck is a very nurturing one. Same with the Strength card in this deck, is very nurturing. Sort of allowing love to come in, allowing something to be nurtured that needs to be nurtured. I feel like there was a stuck energy to it. This relationship could have also been all about sex at one point, and now it's becoming something else. All right, you're moving forward. Six of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Moving forward to a new day, Ace of Pentacles. So it's taking strength and courage and nurturing and love and groundedness. And the devil gets a bad rap here, but the Saturnian energy of, it's going to require effort. Some things require effort. It's not, these things just don't build themselves, okay? They just don't build themselves. They need care and nurturing. They need to be moved forward. They need to get out of the cul-de-sac here, or get out of the roundabout and move forward. Okay, so things are doing that. I feel like you could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Libra, another air sign, Leo here, Pisces, Sag. So I see fire signs here, Sag, Aries, Leo, Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Pisces. The good news here is that I feel like look at this. So the two of you are both employing a feminine energy here of allowing, and that can make this feel like it's stuck in a roundabout. You're both trying to allow it to grow, but there does need to be some masculine energy here of moving things forward. There does need to be some kind of energy of fanning the flames. You see how the husband down here is fanning the flames, getting the fire going. There may be passion may be needed. If it was all about sex in the past and now it has become all about like a mothering, nurturing kind of thing, that can kill passion. So what needs to happen here is a little more Mars. And good news, because the moon Moon is mother, right? Moon is mother, is square to Mars today, this weekend, or on the full moon lunar eclipse, so that new beginnings can happen. And it's like you both know, or you're both standing pat, or you're both, sort of leaning back. But right now, what's needed is some decision about where we're going to get off in this. Is this going to be a friendship? Is this going to be, are we going to be lovers? Are we going to be partners? Are we going to be life mates? What is this? What is this? And going the distance, building the foundation, building, taking the universe up on the offer to get off at the place of love, and building a legit, grounded relationship that is stable, secure, but at the same time, there's Jupiter energy here. There's freedom to it. Okay, so there's going to be a balance here of that. There's a lot of feminine energy here, and that is lovely. But there does need to be some Mars. Mars is the spark, right? There does need to be some Mars energy here. Okay, so High Priestess, there could be limited communication about this. It's possible because in the past, if it was a lot about sex in the past, it's possible that one or both of you is like, oh, I don't know what to say, like how to move this forward. If it was about sex in the past, like, how can I shift gears into it being about relationship, living together or something along those lines? How can I do that? We're going to find out. Okay, so Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, all the fire signs, Pisces. We're going to look at those in the extended. I'm going to continue with the reading. If you'd like to join me, the link is below for you.